Let's talk about sports clips for a second. Not like athletes, but like where you get your haircut at. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I did the thing, you know, you make the appointment, you go to the place. I get there, I sit down in the chair, you know. Things are good. She's cutting my hair, she's doing the sign, doing the buzz thing on the sign, and then she does this maneuver I did not expect. She went down my face and just shaved off part of my beard. Yeah, that's not a, oh no thank you moment. You know, that's not, oh, can we discuss this? Too late. She made this decision. And of course, I'm just like immediately in my head. And I'm just like, when did I bring up the beard? When did I say I was going to cut the beard off? You know, like never brought it up. Did not even make a joke about it. Nothing, you know? That's when I decided this is a power move. You know, she's letting me know who's in charge in this chair. You know, that's what's happening. Horrible, you know? And then she had the audacity to go across my face. And she was like, what made you decide to shave it off today? You! Yeah. But of course, you know what happened in real life, right? I mumbled some things and then I still tipped her very well. You know, was like, thank you so much for ruining my day. I can't wait to cancel every show I have. Thank you. I can't. Here's double. I'll give you double the normal tip for ruining my life. Yeah, thank you. That's my haircut material. Thank you. Yeah. We're in Arizona right now, and I want to do a quick impression of a radio DJ that I heard here in Arizona. So this is my impression of that DJ. It came on like this. DJ Complex. I have small hands. DJ Complex isn't afraid of anything except for people noticing my small hands. I was just like, is this knob okay or am I okay? What's that? Am I having a seizure? What's happening in this moment? I know it's in all of your minds right now. You guys all day have been just going over the same thought that I've been of who is keeping these ghost hunting shows on TV? Who's doing it? How are they getting paid? And I'll tell you who. My dad is keeping them in business. My dad is making sure these shows happen. You can catch him any night just gobbling down another episode, you know? But I like to picture in another life it's my dad is in those shows. I think he would be great on those shows. I really do. As a host, just, you know, that shaky footage they have of just like a grown white man sleeping in an abandoned hospital. And they're like, I'm here, and it's the 1800s. What's that? You know, like that's what they're always just like, what's happening over there? You know, that's what the whole episode is just, yeah, did you hear that? You know, like never questioning if it's the pipes from the 1700s. Never even, no, couldn't be, you know? Wait, is that a human figure over there? No, that is 40 rats stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat. You know, that's what that is. And should you be scared? You should be scared. Yeah, that's scary, man. That's scary. But my dad, he's eating it down, you know? He's just like, I love this. Yeah, 1800s, weird time in America. I just recently, I moved to New York, and New York, they used to send messages by bird. What? You know, like, who's training these birds to take these messages? In the movies, they're always like, take this to Victoria. And you're like, does that bird know Victoria? Do they have is Tesla training these birds? Does he just have a Tesla boot camp happening? And he's just like, oh yeah, Victoria. No, that's not. I paused that movie and I went and opened a laptop. That's what I did. I was like, birds send messages. I did the research for you guys, and so you don't have to. And this is what would happen. You would raise a bird, and then you would take it with you on your 1920s travel. That's what you would do, right? And then it would know to fly home. That's all it would do. It just knew how to get back home. So you take it on your travels, and then you'd write your message. You up? And you wouldn't know because you didn't raise a bird over here. But I like to picture that some of those birds, they went a little off the rails, and they did come back, and they're like, listen, man, you don't want to know what she's doing when you're on your 19 trouble. You don't want to know, man. Yeah. I haven't always been this funny. I used to have to work day jobs and stuff. I did a lot of terrible day jobs. A lot of them, a lot of bad day jobs. I used to work at a gas station overnights, and have any of you guys ever interviewed for a gas station before? It's the dumbest interview I've ever. They show you a gas station like you've never been to a gas station. And they're like, this is where we keep the chips. Crunch. Cool, This is a soda. Nice. Cool. And then at the end of the interview, he takes you to a small back room, and he goes, all this could be yours. Cool, But, I was 19. I needed a job. I was like, sure, right? And then he leaned in real close, and he's like, listen, for $1 more, you could work downtown. And I was like, okay. Don't know why you're leaning in for this one, but sure, I'll do it. I'm 19. I'll do it. And so I did, And so when I would get my paycheck, it would have my pay, and then it would have a separate line that said urban pay, $1. Because in downtown Phoenix, that'll protect you. That's, yeah. Yeah, and I worked at a gas station that was right next to the freeway, so you could rob us and just get on out, Just cruise control, baby. That's what you could be doing. Yeah, but I worked overnights, and no one ever came in. It was a really slow store. And then one night, 5 guys came in, and then they put on masks. And I was like, shouldn't you do that outside? I don't want to. I don't want to tell you how to rob a place, but yeah. And then one guy, he put a gun to my face, and he was like, hey, man, give me all your money. And I was like, for $11 an hour? No. I'm kidding. I gave him all of the money. I was like, I know it says I don't know the combination of the safe on the door, but I do. Here it is. Here you go. Here's that also, just loading that up on the counter. And as I was doing that, another guy, big dude in a hoodie, came around and he started beating on the cigarette case. And I was like, I have a key, but he's working something out. That's... So I took that moment to open a bag of Fritos, and I'm like, that's on you guys? I don't know. I've never been robbed before, Yeah. And, I thought that they had control of the situation pretty well, so I put my keys on the counter, and I started heading to the door. I'm like, you guys lock up when you're done? That'd be great, And as soon as I get, close to the door of leaving, the guy was like, hey, man, where do you think you're going? And I was like, home, why? And he's like, you can't just leave. This is your job. I'm sorry, what? You can't just leave. This is your job. Your job. Your job. I was like, I want to take life advice from you right now. I don't think... This is the time or place, Plus, my Uber is here. That's... Yeah. Yeah, and I did. I got into the Uber, and the guy, as soon as I got in, he, turned around real quick, because I'm sitting in the back, because I'm not a monster that would sit up front. I'm sitting in the back. He turns around real quick, and he goes, "Man, you won't believe the night I had." He goes, "This last girl was a yapper." And I was like, "Dude, same." Yeah. And then as soon as we got on the freeway, he was like, "But honestly, man, I don't normally pick people up from that gas station. They get robbed a lot." I go, "That checks out. That checks out." Yeah. I appreciate you. Keep it going for the Reiki Academy. Yeah. I'm gonna do one last thing and then leave forever. You'll never see me again. It goes a little something like this. Telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone. Do you love me now? Telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone. Do you love me now? Telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into a microphone. Do you love me now? Telling jokes into a microphone, telling jokes into